Alrighty. Time to continue the fun stick figure game in the spooky place. I have more Red Cola, aka Dr. Pepper, which I think doesn't even count as Red Cola, but regardless, I'm back after dinner. I want to stream more. I want to beat Chapter 1 and do a few, just do things in this. Side quests. We gotta wander for that. There are a couple locations we haven't visited. I don't want to go to the fridge factory yet, because I kind of want to end off the Chapter 1. But we're gonna do some exploring for a bit, see if there's anything we've missed, and then we'll go get that watch. You round a street corner and encounter a woman in a welding mask, using tightly focused magical fire to cut the fenders off of a parked car. Hey, that isn't... I'm pretty sure that isn't your car, miss. There's a polite cough behind you, and you turn around to see a woman in oil-stained coveralls casually spinning a grease gun in one finger. Is this your car? No, but, that ain't your business, neither. So maybe we should teach you a little lesson about minding your business. You just said it isn't mine. Listen, you gals are going about this all wrong. You'll get much more usable parts off this jalopy if you take it back to your garage first, instead of trying to strip it quick and dirty on the street before a cop shows up. I mean, I'm a detective, but I clearly have no power to arrest you. Also, I kind of respect it. Definitely because I'm not an evil genius in disguise. Huh? Well, yeah, usually we do, but Hotwire Nancy's visiting her ma today. Good thing you met me, then. You two go on ahead and get your tools ready. I'll get the card there for you. You? What are you gonna do about it? It just so happens that I know a guy. You give a wink and shoot her the old finger guns. A guy who both owes me a favor and owns a record truck. Play your cards right, and maybe you could know that guy too. Ah, well, all it takes is a phone call. Here, lend me your grease gun in case there's old flavor objects to the tow hook. The two of them puzzle over your cool grin for a moment, then shrug at each other. Alright, we'll go unlock the garage door. Don't take all day. She tosses you the grease gun, and the two of them head down the street. Which is the same gun we already have, so we'll probably just sell this one. But these two are suckers. St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Alright, Gabby. What do you have to say? All as keen as a peach? Good. Oh, it's a hobo code. Meet stash 4th tree to the left of the church back row. So, this one. Old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left in here. Look what's left. 85 meat. I should have read what the text said. I am dumb. Yes, it pays. It actually pays to be in touch with the hobos. Anyway, so let's go into the church. Wait. We have a little lamb. This was white as snow. Hymnal. Unpleasant hymnal. Crack it open to deal your muscle in spooky damage. Ooh. Once per fight. How much spooky damage? Here, we're gonna... As much as I like the haunted duck call, I want to know how much damage this deals. Oh no, I'm not recording. Okay, I'm just gonna download this VOD. Whoops. I'm a big silly. Let's do some fishing. And full of holy water. Deal a lot of damage to especially evil enemies. I wonder if we'll be able to tell, like, what's especially evil. I mean, I'm especially evil, but we're not. That's neither here nor there. It's a Vicar, who seems agitated about something. Hello there. Oh no, no, what am I gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. Ba-da-ba-ba! I was going to ask if everything's okay, but, plainly not, considering you just, went into a musical number. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Or Daniel. Our services are cancelled for the moment. What's the matter? One of our urns has been stolen from the catacombs. Stolen. By Daniel. This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? Oh my goodness, we couldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. I forgot to add an ice saint or someone to Hubert's speech. Our urns are just ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on, but they're all important in their own way, and the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. That is another West of Loathing reference. That's why he's confused. Because there was another cathedral in that game where you go and they say something similar, but they also add that the priest hasn't been there for months, so they're probably not going to be there, the bishop. Well, the Lord helps those who help themselves, but I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind you step on the way down, please. Those steps to the dungeon are steep and old. And steep. All right, Daniel. You gotta get him out of there. Head down. So the car unlocked the steps. There's no Daniel down here. Spare urns. They just are spares. Fancy spells from old urn. Nothing on it. Moss. One cannon left. We have a match. So we got some XP from that. There's a guest book. Donk Huffersby visiting from Saskatoon. Seems like a dead end. They have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that the next time you see him. Augustus Dirch. This one might be worth following up at Captain Dirch's house. Sign the book. You sign your address at the name of all the others. What does mine say? Oh, yeah. Hubert Clawthrone. Very own manhunt cover. I find these manhole covers very suspicious. Regardless, we have things. We have information about what to do next. But let's go to Miss Brewster's because they're right there. Two goblins wearing shorts with suspenders and carrying, you know those things, those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except of strings they have metal xylophone bars. Those things, anyways, goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. I don't exactly know what they're talking about, to be honest. Hi, hello! What's up? You are intruding on the territory of the Glockens Inn. Am I? I don't know what a Glocken is. We are Glockens, we both. We are the toughest all-street gangs in Ocean City. What do you think about it? I'm going to be honest, I don't feel particularly frightened. That is totally incorrect. I like your xylophones, though. What? Xylophones? These are glockenspiels, what we have. Ah, glockens. I get it now. I am so outraged over you, I think we shall a mugging do. A mugging, eh? Alright, give me your wallets. What? I thought it would be vice versa. You gave us your wallet. My wallet? Why would I give you my wallet when you're the ones who insulted me? What? That makes very much a lot of sense. Very good, here's my wallet. Und I have ein Glockenbrot. Thank you for the Glockenbrot. Increases your max HP by 5. That's not half bad. Small loaf of dark bread made by glockenspiel-obsessed goblins. Let's hope their single-mindedness doesn't make them really terrible at baking. I need to work on the overlay for the RPG Maker streams. Really, just thinking about how, like, making this is what makes me want to get that set up so we can do the stream for that. Fine mugging all around. Well done. You all shake hands and the goblins stroll away happily, playing sprightly, jingling music on their glockenspiels. What a good mugging that was to be being. Ooh, hello. Nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least some translation practice. We got some XP for that. What is our XP at? 80? Okay. Alright, we couldn't even do the bridge thing yet because we needed 6 Moxie. So we're just gonna get Sharp Eyes next, I think. Unless we get something that gives us more Moxie, then, no, I kind of want Impeccable Timing, but we also, the Era of Mystery is pretty good. But we don't need more Mysticality right now, is the thing. We have a lot. We need something that, works off of our Mysticality and our, because Moxies are going to be our main thing, obviously. We need, but our Mysticality is pretty large, too, so we need something like that. The door isn't locked, head inside. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo. Or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady surrounded by 6 agitated men all talking over each other. Listening. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down all at once. We don't get to the bottom of this with all you acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops! Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder! Someone has to do something! What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious! The men file upstairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. You know what this sounds like, Chet? This sounds like a job for an ace detective! Talk to the woman. Excuse me. She sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry I don't have any vacancies, or I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess is sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. May I help? My name's Hubert Clawthrone. I'm kind of a independent investigator. An ace detective, in fact. Oh, like that Belgian fellow in the mystery novels? What? Yeah, sure. I've definitely read those. Well, that's marvelous. You can solve this mystery. I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. Can you tell me about the victim? He is a traveling salesman. All of my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently I haven't the foggiest idea. Or how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look. You better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the doors so that no one mess around in there. Get the key to 3C. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I would be surprised if he's not dead. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not dead, is what I meant to say. Phone? Do not use phone. Hi, Miss Brewster? Yes, did you look in that poor man's room? 3C? Okay, no, I'll talk after I go look in the room. Only Miss Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Stairs. Let's just go. Okay, before we go looking through the house, let's... hold on. High heel shoes been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Extra high heels. Alright, Hubert. Let's... make your steps higher. Let's go. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes. This is how a detective walks. You unlock the door and put the key in. Secret pocket used for things you won't ever need to be referred to again. Every villain has a hidden pocket. A few, actually. You step into 3C and discover... Holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. They're even this much blood inside a person? We got a fish. There's an important clue in here. Nothing. It must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. Windows locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. Ordinary washbin, no clues here. This is a mirror. Check yourself for clues. Smile. Looking good. Okay, we can change our facial expression at any mirror I see. Can we fish in here? Handful of clean water. Wardrobe is locked. They could be in the wardrobe. Probably finished investigating. Oh, the throw looks ordinary. Check underneath it. You rub the rug and... Whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram beneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to be burned into the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some sort of ritual killing? Great. Like a regular murder wasn't enough. Hubert Clawthrone won't stand for this. Alright. I want to know if she has the key. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a pool of blood. It was really gross. Gross. I had an L in there somehow. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some sort of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult? Do you know, ma'am? I do recall one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia. But I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay, I shall do just that. You don't have the key and I can't go into the kitchen. Do you see? No one there. Okay, 2D. You knock on the door, and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. Why, I'm warning you, I'm armed! Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell derringers, right? Yes, that's right. You should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder, and you know, I already have one. Oh, thank God, somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is he doesn't live in the same room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Oh, okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Oh, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells the little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the Trinkets and Baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. Probably doesn't help much, you know? Well, it's something. Thanks. Okay, so we need to go to 3D. Who's there? I'm not opening the door of a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that could help? There's a salesman here specialized in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live in the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay, so it could be 3B. If that's the case. Let's go into 3D though. Hello? Hello! Hi, I'm investigating the murder. What do you know about the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys. Although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, whose neighbor is the guy who sells pants? Okay. Maybe. You knock on the door and the salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much live to myself. All I know about the other salesman is the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one above, the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. You knock on the door. Salesman opens up. Hey there, can I help you with something? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you'd give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy who sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to make... okay, we're going to make some notes here. I'm using a screenshot to make the notes. Okay, so then we know the guy below him isn't the guy who makes pants, but 3A is sunglasses guy. So SG, sunglasses guy. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing here, but sunglasses guy. Let's see. Okay, I need to make a note of what we have. So 3B, 3C, and 3D. 2A, 3A, I mean 2, gosh darn it, 2B, 2C, 2D, and I don't think there's anyone on the first floor. Yeah, and the bathroom door is locked. Unless the murderer has locked the bathroom door. Okay, so that's what we have to work with. We know this is Derringer guy in 2D. So DG. Okay, so we know 2A. Okay, I'm gonna put an X by the ones we know where the dude is not. So 2D isn't because it's Derringer guy. 3A isn't because it's sunglasses guy. 2A cannot have the occult person in it because they're both still alive. Knock on source. Guy who's underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Okay, so 3D is trinkets. Gonna put trink. I hope that's not a weird word. Brush salesman that lives next to the pants salesman. Guy, a salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Why don't we ask him directly? Doesn't live above me, and he doesn't live at the end of the same hall as the victim. So yeah, trinket guy is not him, and obviously, well, occult. Well, that means the occult guy isn't the victim. Hold on, let's go back to the crime scene. We still need to find the key is the issue. Okay, so... So joke guy is either 3B or 3C. So either the joke guy got murdered or... So we're going to put a J for both of these. It's not the same hall as the victim. The door's locked. Hold on, can I ask her about... Excuse me, Miss Brewster, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. It's private. And you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That'd be terrible for business. I guess you have your own point there. Not yet. Okay, so this is Miss Brewster. This doesn't live in the room lit. Right beneath the guy says trinkets. Where's the trinket? That is the wrong place. Brush salesman lives next to the pants salesman. Okay, if that's the case, and the pants, and the brush salesman lives right next to the pants salesman, that must mean that... Here, actually, can I... No, that won't work because I won't be able to show what I'm doing. I believe this means, basically, is that the brush salesman... I'm making a note on what the sunglasses guy says, and he says that the pants guy is not right below him. Therefore... If the pants salesman is right next to the brush salesman, I think brush salesman is... No, brush salesman would be right below the sunglasses guy. So brush is right below him, and not sunglasses, pants is right below him. So what I need to determine is which room the joke person is in. I think 3B has to be the occult person. And they're not looking for us. The one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one that lives next to the one who lives above who sells brushes. Wait, that would mean 3C has to be the occultist. Wait, no. The one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who sells brushes. 2A is brushes, which means he's talking about sunglasses guy. So yeah, if I'm reading this right, since 3C isn't the occultist, 3C has to be the joke guy, and this person, 3B, is the occultist person. So I think this person is the occultist. Let me review what everyone said. Yeah, this guy sells pants and he's not below him, so it's 2B. They said that the one who lives next to the one who lives jokes and gags isn't next to the person who lives one that sells brushes. We have brushes in 2A, so sunglasses is who they're talking about, and they're not next to joke because joke is 3C. 3D. Trying to buy again, repeat those. The brush salesman lives next to the pants salesman. We have them right next to each other with brush 2A and pant 2B. All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me, which is correct because it's sunglasses guy, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Which means he could be on the other end of the hall, which would be 3B. Deranger's guy lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. And we know Deranger guy is 2D. So the trinkets guy is 3D. And 2C is Miss Brewster's room. So I think I'm pretty confident in saying 3B is the occultist. Well, I figured out who the occultist is. Maybe if we can confront him with it, He'll either confess or give us some usable information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I don't want you accusing the wrong fellow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we go gather everyone together at the scene of the crime so you can do a dramatic viewing like Knowles? Oh, sure, if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen in years. Uh-huh. Yep, the 3C. In a few minutes, Mr. Brewster meets you up there at the salesman in tow. Alright, I suppose you've all been wondering why I called you today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. That was my guess, too. Yeah, right, yes. Right, well, as you can see by this weird circle on the ground, this killing is probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult's goods salesman, who was the guy in 3B. Yes! I did it! Right, yeah, What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but it isn't even one of my circles. Are you accusing me of murder? No, I'm pretty sure you didn't kill anybody. Suddenly the wardrobe flies open. A salesman jumps out. Ha! I fooled you all pretty good. What did I tell y'all? No body. Because this guy sells jokes and gags and stuff. That's right. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Is it a scream? This guy better be related to the ghost from the first game. Well, I'm glad that I've freaking affirmed that I am good with the detective persona. At the very least. Because I said at the beginning, I would not be surprised if he's not dead. Yeah, it's pretty good. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. The Foot's ring. The Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen, which is difficult to make out in small size, but it might be a farmer's daughter? Like Simone? Was Chekhov related? You are more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. We'll put that on when we want to buy things. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to roll this blood back up. And 9 in this tiny room is way too many. Return to the lobby. Well, I must say, it was quite satisfactory. Here's your pay, young man. You've earned it. 25 plus XP. Thanks. Glad to be of service as an ace detective. I'd say I'd call whenever I need your services again, but I think one exciting thing happening here every 3 years is quite sufficient. If it happens again, I'm just going to throw everyone out. Good idea. Just checking something real quick. That's why the music died. I'm assuming we're still not allowed in the kitchen. Yes, was there something else you needed? Or can I use your bathroom before I go? I've been kind of here for a long time, and... Yes, alright, here's the key. Putting a lock on the bathroom door and making it so people have to ask you for the key every time they want to use is a great way to make everybody hate you. It's always keeping people out of the kitchen. I want to steal your food. I mean, borrow your food. I mean, steal your food. There you go, you return the key to Miss Brewster. There's a little sign messaging cabinet that says, take whatever you need. How generous. Most places will reserve this kind of stuff if the people actually live here. Grab some. Alrighty, mysticality by 1. Ooh. And we got some potions. Yeah, that's very helpful. Miss Brewster probably bought this bathtub from one of her boarders. Nasty Goo. 10 sleaze damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do it again, but we'll do it again. Why not? Handful of dirty water. Maybe we'll just continue fishing. I probably should have continued fishing in the other places, but, whoops. Looks like you caught everything here. Check yourself. Hi, Hubert. You're already smiling. Flush it for XP. Ooh, we can get the thing now. Sharp eyes, baby! Next, I think we'll get the Air of Mystery, maybe? Either that, we'll get more muscle. I think it'll depend on what we're up against. Either that, or we could upgrade an attack. That would probably be helpful at this point. Upgrading attack seems more expensive at the start than it was in West of Loathing, though. Well, I'm very glad I went into that building. What were we doing? Going back to Plunkett Street, because we have some more mysteries to solve. Two Lies for the match. I will think about the same Tulu. I guess I had to do it one lie because I actually wanted a match. Okay, we need to talk to Charles. Hi there, Hubert. Any luck finding my truck key? Haven't found it yet, sorry. No worries, it'll turn up. What can I do for you? I saw your name in the visitor's book at Polycarp's. Oh sure, I do a little whittling pastime now and again, and sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, I have one. He opens the desk drawer and tosses you a little gargoyle on the cord. Ooh, spooky armor. The base has the motto, keep on trucking cards into it, +1 spooky armor. Oh neat, thanks. Let me ask you something. Nothing. Where is that? Cufflinks? This one? Okay, no, we want the mysticality right now. And once we get a bit more spooky armor, we'll do the chest thing. We needed to go to... dodge the cars! We need to go to Dirch's house. Oh, we can explore the tentacle house after this. What time is it? Okay. Sewer grate. Psychologist. Captain Dirch's house. Oh. This rock is steaming. Comfort it. Phlogic resin. Of all the debunked theories about how fire works, this is one we've all agreed to pretend is true. You reassure the rock everything is okay, and so is also of its rage. I see. Amble away, sure. Oh, no. Never mind. I was examining the rock. It has a date painted on it. Jot it down. Okay, so we can go back to the news place. You probably shouldn't barge in. Knock. Watch it! Congratulations! You've won a sweepstakes! Bad chance. Never won. Nothing. Didn't. Hello? I don't really know what sweepstakes any. Now scram. I'm selling fine leather jackets. Don't want any. Buzz off. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. There's nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Now go away. I'm the milk and I got you milk. I ain't drank that fat water. Get lost. So he has the urns. How do I go in? Oh, maybe I can just tell him that they have, that he has the urns. Uh-oh. With a sinister... 3 of those horrible fishmen come out of nowhere. Well, not nowhere. They come out of an alley, and the 3rd one crawls out of a nearby manhole. Fish hole? Gerblurgurgbub. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Fight them. Why, they have a tentacle with them. Deal 2 spooky damage, unusable once per fight. Well, we can kill one of the fish at least. Okay, let's... Like, this isn't actually helpful. We probably need to put the duck call back on, at least until we get some muscle. Because the rock deals more damage, is the issue. Throw the rock. Then we'll throw some damage onto this fish, I guess. I don't think it really matters. Then we'll go back to here, and we'll attack you. Excuse me, fine sir. Let me just waddle on past you to attack the tentacle. No! Why did you punch Bartholomew? You'll pay for your insolence. Okay, punch them before they get to attack. Because you hurt now. Gosh. Spooky. I just wanted to see what it did. Yeah, I think we'll put the duck call back on. Whoops. Shoot. Oh gosh, we got a lot of stuff. Fish throwing spear. Oh, it's combat item though, where you can like bleed. Bartholomew has gotten more health. Fisher oil increases muscle by 1 until using the potion. You might say you've reduced those chumps to chum, but despite there being a pretty good fish pond, it would also imply the existence of much larger fishmen who would be attracted to the bait. I don't think you want that. Missing ashes yet? Please hurry. Look at your rosary and all that. Okay, we need to figure out a way to get into that house. But before that, I want to do the tentacle. Some amateur wit has penned a mild bon mot on the wall of the bathroom smile. You smile, you try not to laugh. Make the bon mottier. Haha, that'll get the bathroom goers roaring. Move along. Alright, let's go into the house. I'm assuming I can't look at the other houses. We already did this room. We already did this room. So now we gotta commute. Then we gotta fight the eruptors. Let's pop our flute. And then let's take out this one. Ow! That was rude. Yeah. Oh, she can just destroy this tentacle. Let's go, Gabby. And some healing from Bartholomew. Orchestra Strike. Yeah, you need to buff our Orchestra Strike. I think that's what we'll do next. Hurry down. God knows how many to go. Door's locked. Okay, we gotta go upstairs. In this room, some more things in here. Check the clean wards. You got a wire coat hanger. You're not sure why anyone would to wear a coat made of wire, but whatever. I don't know what that's for. What I do know is we have to fight some tentacles. Healy who? Okay. That tentacle can get killed. Okay, we need to do this one. Can I kill it in one turn? I think I can. If we do that, and if we throw a rock at it, and then we shoot it. There we go. Ow, let's slap. Well, slap it. Back. Slime fling. Okay, a little trouble, but I think we're fine. Orchestra Strike. Let's be spooky, just in case I'm miscounting. I could just look, but I don't care. Oh yeah, no, we don't even need to do that. 5 XP. Well, I need 100 to upgrade, I think. Oh wait, I can read advanced shooting tricks now. This story is pretty boring, but contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Study them. +1 attack to ranged weapons. You commit the techniques to memory, then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. In this case, a grease gun. And that does upgrade our damage, so that was worth it. I also forgot to upgrade Orchestra Strike. I don't know why. You could upgrade skills in the menu in the last game, so I don't know why you can't do it now in this game. This Night Sand is mercifully Tentacle 3, Jewelry Case, and Tentacle House Key. A small jewelry box which will come in handy if you need to move some drill leads from a place and you don't want to wear it on a trip. Open. You dump out the context. You got Choker, Pendant, and we got Friendship Ring. Increase your familiar's muscle, musicality, and moxie by 3 at the start of combat. So that's better than this ring. Oh no, it's your familiars. Okay, we don't want to do that for the familiar. We don't have a familiar that really does anything right now. You can't even begin to guess what kind of furniture this was. Sure you can. I think it was a Murphy bed? Guess again. A Bentwood rocker? No. I think it was a lounger? Nope. Chandelier. Work table. How about an island? This is a ladder back chair. This is a pew. A curio? Hassock. Break front. Recliner. Vitrine. Cradle. Sofa. Patio chair. But a cart. Settee. Clothes valet. Kitchen island. Never mind. I told you you couldn't guess. Yeah, yeah. Are you serious? 5 muscle! Okay, we're gonna have to come back to you then. Yeah, we just have no muscle. We'll come back here later. So we don't have anything where we can do dirt, do we? Grind it up. Okay, we might wander for Charles's thing. We might need to do it at Plunkett Street though. Oh, maybe we should go look at the date in the news place. So yeah, let's go to Plunkett Street. We got where do you get all this taffy anyway? This licorice taffy. Haha, swell try, but Gabby never reveals her source. Aw, shucks. Okay, now we wander. You're unexpectedly surrounded by 3 Glockens, menacingly playing the Glockenspiels at you, which is a real trick if you think about it. Hey, what gives? This is a muggery. We insist that you to all of us your meat give. What? All of... That's crazy. I guess it's a little extreme. Say instead of 7 meat? Nope. Ah, yes, those. I don't really... Okay, our marching band, we didn't really have any, xylophones, like, moving for ours in high school. Also, these guys are gonna super die. Throw the rock at George the Dinger. Oh, this one is tanky. 4 physical damage. You know what? You don't get to buff. None of that. And we just win. Goodbye! Glockenspiel Flyer. It's a quest item for a Glockenspiel store. But stronger. Hold on. Can I read it? Gideon's Glockenspielery. Now I know what a Glockenspiel store is. Hold on, where's quest items? Is there anything else I can read? Found a recipe for those little blobby guys that the doughboys have as familiars. It calls for 3 cups of mana-rich flour mixed up with something called sandwich cream baked in an arcane oven. Okay, so maybe we can make a dough baby then. You checked out this library book 13 years ago and spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You don't feel like reading it when you're in grade school and you don't feel like reading it now. This is printed in a secret underground newspaper office. It's more of a manifesto, especially calling out government suppression of the local newspaper, but the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. Examine the stamp. This is 18 April 1906. Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple weeks ago. That's suspicious. Look at the... Oh, okay, that's the map. Okay, do we have crafting miscellany? Do we have an arcane modernist flower? We could maybe try to go back to see if we can make that. First things first, I think what we should do next is go visit the newspaper real quick. We still haven't gotten the thing for Murray. That is not what I meant to do. We want to check things here. 1858. Nothing left except for grease stains. Just enough for research. That's November 10th, 1882. The cover story for that day is the sinking of Procoid, a whaling vessel that operated off of the coast of Ocean City. The story says the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to the shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Okay, I think this is one we want. Frisco Frights. Frisco? This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science was not yet agreed upon and the method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated as many as 500, though the number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange sky reports of witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rating nightmares, though our editors wish to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxications. Well, that's ominous. Frisco was the town at the end of west of Loathing. What the heck happened to the city we saved? And other question, are we gonna go back to there? Can we talk to Jessica about that? Well, also we can go talk to Dirch. Okay, we can't talk about that. Here, we can go back to Dirch, but we're gonna wander. Oh, we got the Chucky. See a Mel on the nearby bush. It must be the Chucky. Alright, give this back to Chuck. Chuck, here's your Chuck key to Chuck-a-Chuck. Hey there, Hubert. Did you find my Chuck key? Yeah, I found it. That's it, thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Yeah, but probably the bush was drilling holes in the other day. You got 10 XP. Okay, that wasn't worth the time, really. But hey, XP is XP. Okay, let's go to Gideon's. Oh, sunglasses, dude. Guy wearing sunglasses. Hey, baby, what's happening? Oh, hi. I can see you dig the shades. You've got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone... Ooh, +1 Moxie. I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least 20 years, though. I pride myself on being cutting edge. He flips on his coat, showing rows of sunglasses. Care to buy a selfie pair? Only 25 for me. Sure, it's a deal. I don't know if that's worth it, but it's only 25, so it should be fine. He takes your meat and expertly slices it in the best pair of sunglasses for lining his coat. That's what I like to hear. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. When you're wearing these, nobody can see that embarrassing thing your left eye is always doing. You think we would wear the monocle on our left eye, then we're on the right. Glockenspielery. Okay, hold on. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, we can trade Mysticality for Moxie easily. Oh, gosh. Maybe not. I don't want to cover up the monocle. That looks weird. As soon as they notice these Glockenspiel guards start playing a menacing tune on their Glockenspiels. Well, as menacing a tune as it's possible to play on a Glockenspiel anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Talk to them. Hello, what do you want? Well, I want to go look at the building behind you. The old Glockenspiel shop is our hideout. You are not allowed. Aw, please. No, this is only for gang members. That's the whole point of a hideout. I want to talk to your boss. Do you have an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. I want to buy a Glockenspiel. You have a good taste in musical instrument, but our Glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on. Everything has a price. A price for a Glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat? I'll play you 9 meat for none. That joke does not work even. Okay, I want to kill you. I have no patience. Oh, they played the music. Okay, I can take care of one of them, so we're gonna do that. Throw the rock! Say goodbye! Death by grease. Okay, so they're above the one. Okay. Let's slap. Bartholomew! Oh, Bartholomew's okay, though. Good job, Bartholomew. Also, you're done, son. You're done. Throw the rock. Say goodbye! The Glocken hideout is now unobstructed. Hard times for non-Glockenspiel businesses. The owner of this place added a huge wasp net in case the keep out sign wasn't enough. Gab with Gabby. It's cat meowing. Gideons. Oh, they bled the store dry. Hammering out music that makes sounds like tiny crystalline snowflakes combined together into a blizzard that destroyed the Midwest. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others, also in the back room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. That's a tricky combination of emotions to match, so let's go with excited. As you step closer to speak to the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen, rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders getup that the other Glockens are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break at my house in, and beat my guards together. Think you can Gunther, the boss of the Glockens, defeat? You pause for a moment to parse this. Actually, I just want to talk. Ha, you think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet. But you have one other think coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes? Then we fight? Sure. No, I know goblins are just dumb as they seem. Oh, yes? Yes? But you know about it, huh? Well, I read a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically, since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently, and they find it really hard to extrapolate from the familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they're just dealing with novel situations, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass on knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences, so they're constantly putting themselves in situations where they have no idea what to do deliberately. Okay, the fact you know so much about it. I'm a little impressed. Why do you know so much of these things? I was stuck in a dentist waiting room for a while. I didn't have anything else to read. So what now? Okay, well, you have proven that goblins are not dumb, I think. But that was really just a rhetorical question. Yeah, I was just showing off a little, to be honest. My detective knowledge! So, we have fight now, yes? All the Glockens here are playing excited Glockenspiel fighting music that got pretty riled up. This might be a really tough fight. There's a peaceful situation for this. A peaceful situation for you home invading? I suppose you want if I just let you leave then. I guess that would seem unrealistic. It seems like this might be a tough fight. Okay, let's fight. 65. 17 Moxie! Oh no, he's gonna deal 17 damage. I don't have the duck thing on. You know what? You win. Aloof. Oh, we got plus Moxie. You lost Goon for thoroughly and mercilessly Glockenspiels you. You totally lost that fight on purpose and you don't even care. Water off a duck's back? Yes. Can I interrupt them? Why are you really going to town on that thing? On the contrary, I'm playing it right here. Convince them to stop. You reach behind the goblin and tap them on the opposite shoulder. They look around. You definitely sag them out of the hand. Huh? Hey, where's my Valentwin? It was wild. You were playing so fast, you accidentally threw it right out the window. Don't worry, I'll save your place here while I go look for it. Thank you. The goblin stammers out the door. Okay, I guess we just gotta get rid of these dudes. And that'll weaken him to the point where you can fight him. Stench armor, we can do that. Bamboozle. Well, I heard your boss say that you're getting tired of hearing the same song all the time, so you should go somewhere and learn a new one. What? Have we played every day a new song. Oh, what I meant to say is they're getting tired of hearing a different song all the time, and you should go somewhere and learn the same one. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you for the warning. The goblin scampers out the door. Just checking to see what time it was. So we can rework some things. Oh, we need more stench armor! I don't think we have enough stench armor! Sadly. Which is a shame because we definitely have enough. We definitely can get enough strength. So where's the what was the strength one? Not that, it's this. No, not the bacon stone. We want gargoyle? No, hamstone. Unequipped. Oh, we need 4 muscle. Okay, we can still get 4 muscle though. Wait, no. That doesn't... we have to change hat. That's what we need to do. I'm silly. Oh, let me put on a duck call. And then we'll put on... You look like the Pringle dude. Oh no, we don't have... Do we not have more... Do we not have a way to increase our strength? Here, we might come back, actually. Until we have a way to increase things naturally. And we have something else that gives us stench armor. Let's go to Dirk's house. Fight them. We'll do this because this one has a lot of health. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I forgot I deal more damage with my gun now. Bartholomew, no! Attack this one, even though it won't die. Bartholomew! He got poisoned. That sucks. Because that's a gross vomit. Throw the rock. Orchestra strike. And we shoot. Oh, 5 XP and we got more throwing spears. That's good. How much XP do we have, by the way? 75? Gosh darn it. Hi, hello? Wow, look at it! Look at what? Gabby's skin. What? Gabby holds up an arm. The skin seems a little different. It's getting tougher and leathery in places. Gabby's adapting to prevalent conditions. Haha! Gabby gains 3 physical armor. Huh, I didn't know goblins could do that. I'm a little jealous. Probably shouldn't barge in. I want to ask you about the Pro Quad. Alright, you better come in. The old gray bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. How much you want? Well, I'm from the Ocean City Watchful Eye. You know, the newspaper? I don't trust newspapers. Nor newspaper reporters either. Well, nor otters. Well, fortunately, I'm only one of those 3 things. Can I ask you about the Pro Quad? Port Quad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpectedly. We had a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basal obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say that I have. Me neither. And I'd been sailing that route for years. I need to add the pirate voice to this dude. So I guess when you say funny, you didn't mean it as in ha-ha. What's with the rocks in your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Well, nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? There were Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and less handsome Jeff. An old barnacle face. He looked askance at the Rovards. And the other one, so 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed on for that last village. I didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie, spooky. And that's what I got to say about him. You have lots of urn? Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure that they'd want a sea burial after all that happened. So I had him cremated, well except that 5th fellow weren't ever found. I ain't recall how that urn got there. Yeah. He was a member of the crew the night proper, so he had got as much right to be here as any of them. Did you ever visit that little cathedral? Sure. Used to go and pay me respects once in a while. Back before me knee started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk right here, though, huh? You talk to the urns? Yep. We shoot the breeze. Relive old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. And I can see from your face that you don't believe me. So you can ask them yourself, you landlubber. I guess I'll have a chat with your urns, then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. I'm done asking questions. Examine the lamp. It's a simple device, a glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck to it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. Just a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Say it again. Oh, wait, whoops. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Re-engage. Blubber lamp. 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 We've got work to do. If Duchess Coir had been more successful, this would be the Commodore's commode. There's a cat. Try to pet it. It says Ishmael, which is a Moby Dick reference, I'm pretty sure. It's shot full of nautical non-fiction. You have no interest in it. Caked in salt. It's been here a long time. Captain uses it to catch horses. Salty fishing roll. Captain speaks horse in his sleep. Ooh, muscle +3. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't really use muscle, and our muscle's really low. Device combines fishing pole and harpoon in case you want to go fishing and you don't know the magnitude of the fish you're after. Salty fish rod? Okay, this might improve our fishing odds. Spearmint taffy! What the frick was that doing in there? Oh, let's go in order. Pegleg Johnny. Doesn't respond. Imitate the captain's voice. You look around to make sure the captain's asleep, then gruffly let the yard. You're her there, Johnny. You can speak freely now, sailor. I got a ride on that no good landlubber. A muffled, youthful-sounding voice replies, Yar, Captain. What do they want anyhow? Bah, nothing of important. Your basic landlubber prattle trying to sell you newspapers or something like that. Never mind. Aye, Captain. Keep talking to the urn. So, how are things? No problems with Captain. Everything's a ship-shape, haha. Always happy to chew on the sea biscuit with you. Reminisce about old times. Great, I love hearing your stories about that nautical adventure. Said that. Why don't you tell me how you got the name Pegleg Johnny? It's because my leg, right? I got a peg leg. Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg? I assume I guess, but how? Where'd you that would happen? Time before. Okay, so he won't tell us. How you be doing, handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain. Feel like talking about the old times? Yar, why not? Right then, what's particular yarn from your past, if you got in mind? Actually, talk about you. Me? The fellow next to you is less handsome, Jeff, eh? So this judgment of your relative appearance is literal, or is it more of an ironic reversal sort of deal, Yar? Well, you never... Wait a minute. You don't actually remember what I look like? Oh, yes, of course I do. Goodbye. Thing in your mind, Captain. Well, like what? I don't know. Just what to do with the wax nostalgic about the old times or anything. Right, so, so... Those old times, right, yes. Right, you are, Captain. So times we had together, there's so many of them. Glad we had this talk. Aye, Captain, there you cloud in the sky. Good, great. You in a chatting mood? Oh, sure, Yar. Well, you know me, Captain. Man, a few words now. Happy to listen to you. Right, well, I was actually wondering about your name. Dar. Barnacle Face? What about it? I was just wondering. I mean, of course I know why, but if you have any insight into it, I mean, you never actually said. That is, you've never asked before, so I thought you already... Right, yes. Obviously I already. Anyway, if you're not comfortable discussing this, it's fine. Okay, yeah, good, yard. Okay, let's talk the actually interesting one. So, alright, Sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but not the talkative one, are you, matey? I suppose you never were, come to think of that. So, as you were then, I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? Smokes and cigarettes? Aye. What does an earn what a cigarette are? Alright then, just leave them on the table like usual, please. Right here? Put cigarettes on the tray, because we do have them. Put cigarettes on the tray and quickly hatch a plan. Press the fifth for any point, Captain Dirch's voice again. Alright, matey, your smokes be upon the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the Captain, who is snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously. He then tips over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The bookcase slides behind. Well, what do you know? I'm coming for you. No more pirate speak. I am Hubert Clawthorne, not some pirate persona. I have to do my detective voice in order to keep up my disguise. I mean, to keep up my detective reputation, yes. It's the shelf that guy came out of, or rather the shelf from which behind the guy came. Let's expect the bookcase. Try to push the bookcase aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a cache, literally. Secret doors for the home handyman. I have to do that one. You push the book forward and nothing happens. You put the book all the way on the shelf and nothing happens. You flip the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find, with the page corner turned down, a diagram on the page shows the 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors. And on closer inspection, this bookcase is using the secret one. You can now open the secret door whenever you're ready. Nice. I should have read the first 2 ones. I thought it was so obvious it wouldn't be correct. Rather the shelf which the guy came out. Try to pet him. Okay. I'm gonna see if sardines help Ishmael after this. Secret door. You give a respectful salute to all of these dead soldiers. Maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. Hey, what are you doing? And what are you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even as I was saying it, it sounded stupid. How did you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? I thought it was the captain's voice and it didn't sound quite right. So what's the deal? Well, it's basically what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit I was just planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate, though he talks like one. No, it turns out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to except, well, his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with them through enough. He didn't find it strange. He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle on how different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the antidotes, he relaxed. It's kind of nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation's kind of weird, right? So that's all? You do this because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I don't pretend I don't like having somewhere for to stay. And his pension from the shipping company is pretty good. And his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy and it's easy life for me. Don't screw this up for us, okay? Wait, what is it with you anyways? I'm here about a stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He'd mentioned a fifth sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know. So I looked at a random urn from the local cathedral to fill the spot. It seemed like a good idea at the time. The Vicar needs it back. Okay, it'd be a little weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? The captain doesn't open them, so he wouldn't notice if there's no ashes in it. Fine, I'll see what I can do. We have to find another urn? The urn. Okay, he's asleep. We need to find another urn. I don't know if we can buy one or what we can do about that. I mean, we can ask. Duck behind a string cord in the mailbox by 3 tin lizzies who are either squatting or swooping on a squat. Eavesdrop on them. I'm bored. When's the last time we had a good rumble? Ages, but we got a non-aggression pact with the Doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if we messed it up. What about the Glockens? Want to fight some of them? They're too weird. Mm-hmm. You can't understand what she's saying. Lean carefully, not careful not to be discovered. What? I can't hear you with the helmet on. Mm-hmm. Are you eating something over there? Sandwich. Give them what they want. I will fight you. Oh gosh, they all have familiars. We might be in trouble. Maybe. Flute time? Oh, okay. If she wants to send the turtle on. I don't think we need to worry about the turtle. Oh, they actually don't have that much HP. We're gonna attack you because you're probably doing things next. So actually... Oh, I probably didn't need to put up the health thing now that I look at it. Gosh darn it. Whatever, we're just gonna hit you. And then we're gonna shoot you because it'll one-shot you. Ow, that was rude. Slap this person. These familiars still act. That's annoying. Grease gun. Painful, but not bad. Ow. Heal me, please. Can we okay, let's do this. I guess let's... Oh wait, no, I can do this again. Oh, well that didn't really help, I suppose. Ow, stop it. It's so rude. Healing time. I wonder if we can get a new party member soon. This one. Throw the rock. Wagonal? It's a weird name for a wrench. Ooh, the Tin Lizzie's Chop Shop. And Bartholomew is now stronger. Let's save that for later. I actually kind of want to go back to the dough place. Okay, no, we need to... Oh, spare urns! It wouldn't hurt to take one. There we go. Where was the, Snackle Mills is what I'm thinking of. You come across a wall with a joke scrawled on it. It's only sort of ribald? You increase the ribaldity of the joke, and in doing so, increase the amplitude, and we got 4 XP. Okay, that's sugar, not flour. Okay. Is there anything in here I missed? It's an arcane oven. Melon-rich flour. We do have 3 bags of mana flour, so as long as we don't use it. I want to go back to quest items. Dough baby recipe. What was the other thing we needed? Sandwich cream. No idea where we would get sandwich cream. Well, let's complete this quest. Then we might go to the chop shop. I don't want to fight anything right now. They can't actually chase you, so you solve the tentacle problem by simply going to place the tentacle's art. Because I don't want to stream too much. Okay. I kind of want to call it at 9, because I want to go over to Matt, and I want to do laundry, so I'm not up too late tonight. Place the urn. You got the urn with cremains. Wonderful. Let's go back to Polycarp's 4 Glockens. Let's join in. It does kind of look fun, but you definitely don't know how the steps, and it will only cause chaos. Ignore them. I'm gonna speed things a bit because I do want to go to the one place. Here you go! Wonderful. I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings be upon you, child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. Here, have some holy water of Polycarp here somewhere. Here you go. He takes out a little bottle of water and splashes it on your forehead. And that gives us +1 muscle. Ouch! That burns a little because we're haunted. Say, whose ashes are in that urn anyways? Unfortunately, we don't know his name, but he was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in and he didn't survive the night, poor fellow. He was interred as an act of charity. Was that 50 years ago, give or take? Oh no, it was more like 300 years ago. Huh, interesting. Oh. He had a ghost sailor on his ship. There's so much spookiness going on in this place. Please don't disturb the altar. Ah, you're no fun. Our muscle is now 3! So we could go do the one thing, but we don't have the stench armor, so I don't want to go there yet. What gives this more? Is there something that gives us stench armor in here? Physical armor? Doesn't look like it. And we don't have XP for the weapon upgrade yet, which is what I really want to do next. Let's go to the chop shop. You managed to sneak up on the Tin Lizzie's hideout without anyone noticing. You are going to stay unnoticed for long, though. This place is crawling with Lizzies. Unless your first move is to turn tail around, I guess. Investigate. Prototype car freshener. We got the stench armor we needed. That being said, I do want to kill them. I do want to murder them in cold blood. Oh yeah, on the beat twice. And then we use their own weapons against them. Well, actually we did that in the wrong order if you wanted to use the weapons against them. No, not Bartholomew. Oh, there's the shell. The shell will protect Bartholomew. Attack this one because this one was the one that didn't attack. And heal. And squirt. Five meat, 11 meat. Face grease. Oh. Greasy tool. Greasy gloves. Sleeves armor. Give your target shielded, which will cause them to ignore the next damage they take. Add +1 damage to a weapon. I mean, we might be getting a new weapon soon. But honestly, I kind of like the grease gun. You sharpen your Tin Lizzie grease gun to a razor's edge. Oh yes, it's sharpened now. Oh, let me just fish in here real quick. Oh, we got another gun. Filthy rag. Greasy wrench. A bunch of Tin Lizzies are hanging out here. Their attention is mainly focused on something further to the right, but the camera doesn't move far enough for you to see what it is. Oh, don't burn me. Okay, I'm gonna take 7 fire damage, so we might just be healing for a bit. Oh yeah, we do 11 damage now. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty swell. Okay, now we're gonna do the meme right. I think we have to heal. Should be good now. No, don't set the turtle on fire. How much health is oh. No, it won't tell me. Oh, Bartholomew. Yeah, go not be on fire. Okay, so we can kill one of these. Yeah, we need to upgrade this damage. Bap. Stop hitting Gabby. Gotta do that so I don't burn to death. We should be good after that. Excellent, excellent. 7 meat. 11 meat, 7 XP. Gasoline, greasy knee pads. Bartholomew grows stronger. +1 to all stats. Ooh, we can add 1 sleeves armor to a pair of pants. I probably will save that though. Welding mask. +1 physical armor, +1 hot armor. Is this the Tin Lizzie herself? But first things first. That's not what I meant to click. Upgrade Orchestra Strike. 2 additional damage. There we go. Now we'll do 14. You've heard there was a secret tone that David heard and it broke his bones. You know, now it was true. A passing drill sergeant yells at you and demands that you give the book back to him. Alright, yeah, we're ready to fight Tin Lizzie. A muscular woman with flaming red hair is sitting there in a throne made of welded wrenches glaring at you. Loom gives you the traditional slow, sarcastic clap as you step forward. Nice entrance. Thanks. Nice chair. Thanks. Now who the hell are you? I'm Hubert Clawthrone. Nice to meet you. And you are? Well, ain't you sweet? I'm the Big Liz. Bizlig Studebaker. Studebaker? I'm not sure myself, to be honest. I'm the boss of this here gang. That makes sense, I suppose. Now, considering you just busted into my scrapyard and beat up 5 of my girls, plus however many on the way here, I feel you got something on your mind, so what do you want exactly? Honestly, I didn't really have any particular goal in mind. You just wandered in here and beat up my girls for no good reason. Well, it seems like the only way to get to the other side of the room. I tell you what, you got this far and my girls ain't no slouches. That's worth some respect. I'll grant you a boon. A boon? Like a favor? Yeah, within reason. How do I know this isn't some sort of trick? It's no trick. You can trust me, because I'm sitting on the Crescent Throne. That means everything I say is automatically true. Wow. Like the Pope? Kinda, yeah. We're real into hierarchy and chain of command around here. Neat. Anyway, what if you say you have a million meat? What? What if you say black is white? It isn't magic, it just... Look, part of being a good leader is not trying to use your powers in stupid ways. Aw. Clearly you aren't an evil genius, which of course neither am I, because I'm an ace detective. Anyway, you get one wish. What'll it be? More, and you cannot wish for more wishes. Nuts. I wish to swing your sponsor. Okay, let's be real. I wish to sit in your swell chair. Nope. Oh, come on, just for a second. Only the boss of the Tin Lizzies can sit on the Crescent Throne. Sorry, kid. That stinks. Ooh! Come on, let me sit in your chair. I've never seen a chair like that before. The workmanship is amazing. I just want to see how it feels. I promise I won't cause any problems. Well, alright, fine. Just for a second. Wicked. Big Lizzie stands up, and you take her seat on the Crescent Throne. It's cold and not very comfortable, but it does make you feel pretty powerful. Wow, this is great. I'm glad you like it. Now get up. No, seeing as how I'm the boss of the gang now, I think I'll enjoy it a little longer. What did you say? I said I'm the boss of the Tin Lizzies now. And I said it while sitting on the chair of the Crescent Throne. Twice. Nice try, dipstick. But the power of the throne doesn't apply unless you are already the boss. I was the boss as soon as I sat down. You said, while sitting here, that only the boss of the Tin Lizzies can sit on the Crescent Throne, and I am here, sitting on it. Ipso facto, I'm the boss. Why, you little. And the first change I'm making from now on, changes in gang leadership can only occur within written agreement from the current boss, which is me. You promised you wouldn't cause any problems. I don't see any problems where I'm sitting. Take it easy, Big Liz. I'm just messing with you. Huh? I don't have time to run a little gang. I'm busy, but I'm busy with something kind of weird, and I think I might need your resources. So, you can run the gang, same as always. All I need is for you girls to help me out if I need backup. I swear on the Crescent Throne, as soon as I'm done with this whole crazy mess I've fallen into, I'll make you the official boss of the Tin Lizzies again. Sigh. Alright, I guess I deserve a phone for that trick. You win, boss. Great! Here, you can sit back down if you want. This thing is uncomfortable. I'll stand, thanks. So what do you need from me? Well, I could use some supplies. Supply shed's over there. Here's the key. Hopefully it's easier to use than it is to say the shop shed key. And if you get into any trouble in town, give it a whistle. And one of the girls will come help out. It only works in Ocean City, but it'll summon a Tin Lizzie to help us in combat. I'm assuming... Oh no, I think we can just use that in Tin City? In Ocean City? I'll save it for a good fight because the fights are easy anyways. In Ocean City. Shed doors unlocked. Go inside. Antifreeze is delicious, but it's poison. Yeah. Workbench. Okay. A bunch of repair manuals for cars you never heard of, except welding and wending. It teaches advanced weapon and repair techniques. I probably can't use this yet. Oh, no, we can. Weapon durability is unlocked. You read the book, and it turns out you're supposed to repair weapons after using them for a while. Weapon durability is unlocked. You put the book away, but you realize with your newfound knowledge the spine is broken down to repair, so you throw it away. Wear 10, so how do we fix that? Can we fix it? Add bench? Here, I don't know how this works, so... we'll put on the weaker gun for a bit, actually. Because this one's also worn out pretty far. We'll see when it breaks what happens. We need to hurry things up a bit. There's a car door leaning against the wall. You got the car door. Offhand item. Deal your mystical and physical damage and reduce an opponent's mysticality by 3. That actually is more helpful than the duck thing, sadly. But also not sadly, because slamming some of the car door sounds kind of fun. Oh, whoops, I wasn't done in there. I got a crowbar. Anarchist hardware. Fancy combat items. Grit. Hot damage, cold damage. Gain 3 AP, increase AP generation by 1. Honestly, this is the best one. How much energizing power do we have? 2? Here, we'll make 1 Vigor Inhaler. This handy device stores aerosolized simulant powder in a pressurized Vim chamber, allowing for rapid inhalation through its conveniently mouth-shaped nerve pipe. Okay, that's done. Oh, we can jimmy the lock because we have the wire coat hanger. And we got 100 meat ferment. What do you need, boss? Sorry I tricked you out of your gang. It's just, I have a little bit knowledge of how villainy works. But trust me, I'm an ace detective. It was a dirty trick, but it was by the book. I should have been more careful, that's all. See you later. Well, honestly, I like the Tin Lizzy gang out of probably all the gangs the most. You really had to put it out of his misery, okay. Oh, maybe that's worse. Oops. Not quite enough to do everything about it. Okay, so we need, I guess we need to learn more before we can repair weapons. Well, I think we can face Gideon now. Hey there, friend! You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants! Oh, gosh! Oh, do I? What does it even look like? That's discerning, even I say. Perspicacious. I've never met anyone who would dare to say that word before. Listen, I got a pair of pants that's gonna knock your socks off. What? He opens his case, pull out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these, babies. What's up with them? They're waxed. Guaranteed grease-proof. And they're yours for only 20 meat. Okay, that's a deal. Great. This is one pair of pants you ain't gonna regret. Okay, let's go in here with Gideon. Now, we can do... So you can go to here. Which one was the one... Yeah, put on the prototype car freshener. Put on the not the welding mask, the Cola Wars gas mask. Talk to this. No, this one is the stench armor. You hold your breath and grab for the mount, wincing as you get spattered with hot goblin sweat. The goblin collapses to the ground with a look of combined defeat and relief, and he crawls away to somewhere to pass out. You toss the gross mount away to just resolve, find a shower as soon as possible, a less disgusting shower. Okay, and now we can do... I think we can do the muscle thing now, too. Hamfest. I think that's enough. Put on the fedora back on. Like their life depends on filling the room with what exciting boss music should sound like in the start Fairytale Land. Remove the goblin. You pick the goblin up boldly, open the door, and chuck them outside. The goblin is too focused on the music to even resist or even really object. Okay, let me put back... You know what? No, the thing we had on was... I mean, we had that on. Well, we have two things that gives mysticality. We could put on the sunglasses. No, we're not putting on the sunglasses, so I don't even think I'm going to bother. So what I do want to do is put on the ham choker so we can reduce mysticality if that matters in this fight. We have a fight now, yes? Let's fight. Okay. Okay, he has no physicality. It only deals 7 damage to everyone, which means we will heal him out every single time. Striking Gunther for 7 damage. You know what, forget it. Let's just damage him as much as possible. I think we can just kill him now. Because our DPS is so high. Slap him. Bartholomew heal. Doesn't really matter. Because I'm striking on the beat. You won. Gunther has spilled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his blinking. His remaining Glockins look at each other and scurry out. Excellent. You get 200 meat from the cash register. Thanks, Gideon, whoever and wherever you are. Glockenspiel, this could look in your room. We won't drag it there just yet. Oh. Oh wait, we already emptied the cash register. Glockenspiel wrenches, piece of metal, and increases your moxie by 1 with 11 and 1 oil. Let's drag this back to our room. Oh hey, it's that rug from the boarding house. Mrs. Brewster must have had it sent to you as an additional gesture of gratitude. Or because she hates the way it looks and thinks it's cursed. Either way, score! Can we play it? Excellent. We got a rug now. We still have this rag doll, which is just there. We still need to invent a TV show, which I hope we can actually do. And we got nothing else, and we're not going to end the day, and I don't even think we can. Okay. Anything else we can do? We have 1 muscle to... Wait, can we get muscle? We only have 10 XP, never mind. If we had more muscle, I would go to the one place. Is there anyone else at the hobo camp? And we got root beer taffy. Is everyone still asleep in here? Oh, here's Samuel. How's it going? You're doing fine. I'm doing fine, thanks. You have any hobo codes to share? Sure. He fishes out an old receipt out of his pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Hobo code knowledge increased. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Right, yeah. Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's really friendly. That's great. Community's really important. Definitely better than sitting on the Bend Street corner for months at a stretch. I suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. See you later. We got more hobo code from them. And no one else is... Can we talk to you about anything else? Okay. Show me worthiness. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know the hobo code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot. Go ahead. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Well, it's a simple one. It's, hey, don't scam me with that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon on it, so you can pretend you knew all along. Well, all shucks, you got me. I guess you'd better ask me instead, then. Huh, so what is the symbol for a public bathroom, then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Oh, you got that right. I guess you earned a moon. Great. Small notebook, glyph on it. He hands you the page. What's this? It's the hobo code symbol for boon. It's one of my favorite jokes. I'm going to use it more. Wish I got to use it more often. Okay. Okay, time to actually go do the thing, because we're near the part of the stream. I think it's finally time to finish this chapter up, because the only thing we really have left to do is the other thing. Collect the sample. Yeah, now, I could probably take all these dudes if I really wanted to. But I want to see what the Moxie example are, and we have a ton of meat, so I'm not even going to bother. But first things first. Do we need to change anything? No, I'll keep the mysticality, unless there's one that improves the muscle. Would you take 100 meat? Gee, mister, I'd love to join, but I never had that much scratch. Would you take 100? I wouldn't normally agree to that, but you seem like a good kid. Sure, why not? Why does everyone call me a kid? I'm clearly an old gentleman. You're not seeing through my my detective persona. Are you? Hand over the meat. Thanks, welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome. Thanks, I guess. And here's your membership ring. He hands you a ring, and the whole group of monsters wander off, divvying you meat as they go. Fotbum Egg. Huh? This organization is actually real? Fotbum Egg? Oh, what does that mean again? Fraternity of... I forget what it is. Oh wait, no, that was the joke, but it was actually real. Gain 3 to 5 extra meat after combat. But then, Gabby isn't one-shotting everyone, so I don't know if I really care. Refrigerated chocolate, full fleet of these things. Let's do some fishing. Yeah, this is the last thing we're going to do tonight. We're just going to go till we finish the chapter. Ooh, we got another sharpening stone. Oh, the pool of chemicals. Pretty flower growing out of this patch of frosty natural waste is probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. These barrels are rhymed with frost, but they rhyme with carols. Discard industrial junk, dig through them. You got a refrigerator coil. You can always just sell it. Okay. It might have a thing we want to do in here, though. We don't need to make anything right now. See what's inside of here. Disposable ratchet. Increase an allies by size by 3. Reduce an enemy stats by 3. All foot gloves. Anarchist footwear. Crane control. Looks like something is going down over there. Hide and watch. It's all here, all 40 cases. It's all here there, Mr. Gluck. You got the meat? Mr. Poindexter, what are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Curious. What the frig happened to that guy's face? What the heck? No time to check. Seems there's a bit of a standoff between the mob guys and the other ones. Cautiously approach. It appears we have an interloper, and you are? I am Hubert Clawthrone, ace detective. What's wrong with your hat? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. So spooky and, like, beautiful. I have no time for this nonsense. Mr. Gluck? Curious. Regardless, please dispatch this interloper, Mr. Gluck. Oh, uh-oh. The top hat guy gives a taut nod, then leaves the same way he came in a horrible weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello, my name is Hubert. The shadows begin to gather around him, abstract, menacing shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can you get you to give me a hand with this? Can we look for another solution? You can reach the controls of the broken window. Press the green one. Press the red one. Push the red button, open the jaws of the crane. It's not a good idea right now. The crane moves. There we go. You push the red button, opens the jaws of the crane, and that Gluck guy, that thing, he's riding. Do you ever want to press it? Yeah, I do. No way I'm taking the heat for this. Let's skedaddle. There's very little left of this poor fellow. Oh gosh. He's got a pocket watch clutched in one hand and some business matters clutched in the other. It sounds so ominous you don't like it. It's just wrong once per fight. I'm very tempted to use this. A bank pouch full of meat and deed to the speakeasy. A legal document regarding an illegal establishment. Take a look at the deed. It must have been Oliver Gluck, the owner of the speakeasy. Oh no! I accidentally murdered the guy from the speakeasy. Experiment. This fridge is plugged in. It says experimental, not for lunches. Open it. Fridge is fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube. Unfortunately, it's made up of a single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. If you ever need a block of ice as big, this is where you can get it. Okay, so if we need ice, we can come back here. Oh, we can fish. That would be in poor taste. I was good. Yeah, that'd be a bit weird. Okay, let's go back to Plunkett Street. Erie Music House. The Zimmer's house. We'll investigate that some other time. I need to end the stream soon. And we're gonna raid Matt. Equip that. I don't even know if we're gonna get to use it. I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't. Just uncurse the thing and get some sleep, okay? You look like you've been to the ringer. I won't dispute that. Before then, I want to go to the speakeasy and talk to Fancy Dan, I believe his name is. The fine gentleman. Oh, it's you again. Did you find Oliver? Yes. I don't like to say that. Oliver is gone. The handoff went extremely badly. Yes, that too. You go over the events at the Frizz Factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points of your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Show him the deed. Oliver was carrying this with him. He skims the deed. Says that ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to his physical possession of this deed. Huh, is this legal? None of this is legal. None of this is legal. Oh yeah. I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another to celebrate the new one. Good idea. Glory to me. To me! To me! Ignore the evil laughing, please. I am not a villain. In disguise. Sure, I suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Oh wait, that was me. I suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Oh, I changed the name. Well, you could go for something traditional and just call it Hubert's Place. Or something hip like the Purple Door. Something avant-garde like, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige. I like the Purple Door. Oh wait, we could name it something else? What do I want to name the bar? Detectives Sloshery. No, it has to be the Detective Sloshery. Detective Sloshery! It didn't do what I wanted. I like it. Now to business. To business! We make beer and house safe, but we're out of everything else. Based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use, yeah. If you can find booze or mixtures organized, bring it back here. Any idea how they start with that? Might check with Barnaby. I'm losing the ability to read. Barnaby? Dan points at the milk guide sought at the table by the wall. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and 6 cents for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Barnaby. Buy him a drink. Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned. Maybe that's riddles? Oh, Gluckin! He's changed his ways. Okay, about the baseline. So we can get more people in here as well. Detective Sloshery. Okay, let's do the acid trip and then we'll be done for the night. It's the uncursing machine. What would you like to uncurse today? The machine snorts the pocket watch. I kind of wish I knew what the uncursed pocket watch, the cursed pocket watch did when you try to use it, but let's not. I don't care that much. We have to go invade Matt soon. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. It ticks and becomes kicks and it's tick caught sticks a cock to cock to yeah, but I should cock on accident. Oh no. Cocks the talks the box of rocks the box of cocks. I'm getting cursed by the watch, as you can tell. And as its 3 hands are forcibly bent back, you swear you hear screams. And then it's done. The watch falls in your laps, hands now on 21/3/26. I'm assuming that was the correct time, because it's 9:04, and that would be, it's 9:04 right now, so it would have been it's 30 seconds ago. The watch's curse now resides in the time machine. Want to project your consciousness into it. Okay, reduces an enemy's moxie miscalculate. Okay. So this is the duck one, but better. Now it's free the tan of the shadow energy. It's just a boring regular watch. If you think about it, though, being on a time thing is kind of a magical power. Why not? In your mind's eye, you see the hands of a pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you and the building and the street. Your whole world lives in the blur of fast-running hands, in which you see your life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. You're traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, and there's no telling when this ride will end. Hold on tight. Am I a dinosaur? Chest set. The cosmic battle between light and dark, church and horses. Eat it. Chomp chomp. Okay, don't use the machine. The radio isn't turned to a station. Calliope is sleeping on her towel. Eat the cat. Oh no, she ran away. It's a door to nowhere. Eat the door. Oh, we don't have the dexterity. I don't know anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. With those 2 side forks? No, you not lack the opposable thumbs to turn the doorknob. Roar. Hold on. We're breaking it the frig down. You slap your prehistoric tummy against the wood, but it doesn't even make a dent. Maybe that's why dinosaurs went extinct. Couldn't open doors. Oh, we need 8 muscle. I don't think we can do that. It's Charles Wallace. Eat Charles. Hey, easy just to face it. We're all hungry. Please help. I am a dinosaur. Yeah, baby, yeah. Can you open the door for me? Wait. Real gooey pickpocket watch you got there, Hubert. Like the way it tick, tick, ticks. You understand me? Yes. A lot of power in that timepiece. A lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles doesn't call me baby. Alright. Aye, kitty cat. What'd you say, kitty cat? Will you do me a promise? Promise to liberate that groovy power in the timepiece. Yeah, let's do it, man. Groovy cat. Shake it on, kitty cat. He holds out his hand. Can you open the door for me? Messages 1. Check for messages. There's a note for you. It says dinosaur, no phone number. Eat the phone. Chomp. Jessica looks pretty busy. Eat Jessica. What strangeness afflicts thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon, and I grow ever more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst thou sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paper by work is required. When did you start talking like this? Northport! A prerogative remark, sir, and by thee well made. Can you open doors for me? Curious, for I do not believe these doors to be locked. Well, what I do know, and thou wilt find in the telephone table a key that will satisfy thy need. Take your leave. I can't open the desk drawer. To do, open a door, eat Gabby, eat cat. Gabby nods at you cheerfully. Eat Gabby. Hello there, hoss. What's got y'all horns and rattles? Been dipping into nose paint again? Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure he is, partner, sure is he. Hey, Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Whoopa. Pew-pew. Ahem, the quickest draw in the west. Sure enough. Oh no, she's going back to West Loven? Argwoosh, Ard. Could you open the door for me? Oh, I don't know. Never had a head for puzzles, Hubert. It's got me right kerfunkified. Come back here and let me eat you! Okay, we gotta eat the cat and we gotta open the door. Read books. Read paper. Can I not do this until I have 8 muscle? Knock over a chair. You gain 1 dexterity. Knock over the chair. You gain 1 dexterity. Hubert! Flip the table. You gain 1 dexterity. Relax, kitty cat. Pull out the drawers. You gain 1 dexterity. Oh, behave. Rawr, rawr, rawr. There's nobody you can call anymore. Open the desk drawer. You spend a considerable effort wrangling your claw around the knob, only to find that the drawer is locked. You gain 1 dexterity. Pick the lock. Eat the table! Nobody can call it. Your stomach is bigger than your brain, and you divide the entire table into a few quick bites. The key to the doors now lies safe in the rounds of your stomach. Oh, what else can we do? Talk to Charles. Shake hands. You gain 1 dexterity. Can you open the door for me? Was that credit garbled? Let's see. You get Mrs. None. You need 9 for that. Can we do something over here? Reshuffle the books. You gain 1 dexterity. You can't relate to most of the books they have here, but there's one travelogue about it. Diplodocus. My brother will absolutely kill me for messing that up because he's a paleontology student. He's a student at college, and he will destroy me for mispronouncing a dino. It's Murray's desk piled with books and papers. Read a paper. You peruse newspapers, claws making minor holes in the pages. 1 dexterity. I think that's 8. Add to the list. Your talent cards help into the chalkboard. Talk to Jessica. Sign your name. You scroll an uneasy line, gain 1 dexterity. I'm much obliged, Hubert, and I hope from now on thy sleep is all the more sweet. For its legal correctitude, take your leave. Open the door. The clock casts a long shadow over the barren wasteland, cold and infinite. It is the end of the world. Ah, we reach at last. With I looking like an older man, though you are far older than I shall ever be. He said, for people if you might not be, or just listening, this room looks older than I expect, than I remember. Like, it's been here. I remember, I have dino brain. We are the Alpha and the Omega. You, the beginning of time, and I, its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another? I'm just trying to uncurse a pocket watch, pal. Yes, my friendo. Mary's antique store. Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on. Both with the current born correctly into the future. Pull the pocket watch out and look at it. It's gained some luster. Upgrade. Okay, that's really good. The curse is listed. Time is rightfully at home, and you no longer have a tail. I wish I had a tail. It was cool. Me too, sometimes. It's Jessica. She looks pretty now. She's old. Charles, anything I can help you with? No need for it now. Does that mean we can end the day? Hey Hubert, before you go to bed, I need you to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door. Huh? Why is it up to me? Charles shrugs. Somebody's got to do it, and there's 3 applicants in place. Okay, what are they? First applicant is 10 things I had about you. Hat, store, I presume. Second's Bertram's Bakery. It's a boy from on the restaurant days. He makes a good loaf. Okay, we're going to do the bakery because they might have sandwich jam. And last applicant is La Table Encante. High-end kitchen, magic utensils, and the like. A bakery sounds good. Okay, I'll get them moved in, and next storefront ready for applicants. Ding, 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 bong. You can barely keep your eyes open at this point. Go to sleep. Another dream. The bed in your corporeal self is presumably still sleeping. All of your favorite pants gone in the fires of your luggage. And Mrs. Brewster's home for traveling salesman is floating by as well. It's Jeff the kid who used to bully you in 3rd grade. Make amends. Hey Jeff, listen, no hard feelings, okay? I understand in retrospect you must have had problems at home, and I just want you to know everything is okay now. Jeff swats the overdue library book out of your hands. Oh, I see, this is just a dream version of you. You're still much of a jerk as you were in 3rd grade. Jeff suddenly punches you, knocking out all of your teeth. Hey, if this was actually happening, I'd be really mad. You pick up your teeth and walk away. Got teeth. What a jerk. Okay. It's that spooky nerd from the refrigerator factory. Ugh, who invited you to your dream? Move past him. Excuse me, I need to get past you, I think. You do not belong here. In my own dream, I think that Hubert Clawthorne... Thorn? Oh, I'm getting my own name wrong. Clawthrone is the only person in all of existence who does belong here. This dream is only partially yours. The central vicinity is under different ownership. Whose ownership? I should make it obvious. I have claimed this region of your dream space for myself. And you are... who exactly? Accountant General Terence Poindexter, decidedly not at your service. I would tip my hat to you, but that you do not demerit such a gesture. Fine by me, that hat is creepy and evil-looking anyways. And not the good kind of evil, mind you. Poindexter's eyes narrow. He points at the weird device he's holding with his hat. It starts beating fast, irregular pattern. I do take it you mean that this hat appears unusual to you in a visual sense. Well, yes. He raises an eyebrow. I must inform the president. You want to talk to President Coolidge about your weird hat? You have misinterpreted apprehended both subject and object. It is the real present I must speak with, and the topic of conversation be with you. I see. Indeed, you see far too much, in fact. When we next meet, I will prepare a remedy for this complication. He steps off the edge of whatever it is you're standing on and plummets into the nothingness below. Oh boy, this won't end well for him. This is a good cliffhanger for next time. Bookshelf is not behaving like bookshelves do when you're awake. Vibrations of Neverstones. As a combat skill, Jazz Hands. Finally. Increase your Moxie by 3. That's very good. Dory back to the waking world. First, let's the only way to interact with your inventory during a dream is if you had convinced Freddy to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to sleep. I did that though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold on myself and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. I've played Five Nights at Freddy's at 2. I know. I actually haven't played the first one. But I know Freddy. Fine, you caught me. I don't actually know Freddy. Even if it would, I did. I would probably dismantle him for parts and make my own spooky animatronic. Step back through to the waking world. What the freak? What are you doing here? Alarming a man in an expensive suit is standing at your bed. What the heck? Who are you? You may call me Don Toblerone. I represent a certain organization of, shall we say, like-minded criminals. Organized criminals? Like the mob? Wait, you're the Don of the local mob? The mob boss in my room personally? No, I'm not the Don. It's merely my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald. Oh, well, that's confusing. It has been a matter of some confusion, yes. I do have a sobriquet, but I don't care for it too much. What is it? Donny Thesaurus. I'm going to hazard a guess that they call you that because you like long words. That's very astute of you, of course. This astution comes as no surprise to me. My associates tell me that you handled yourself well during the conflagration at the refrigerator manufactorium. I handle myself well all the time. I'm here to propound you for your consideration of a certain proposition. Come again? I'm here to make you an offer. Oh, can I refuse it? Certainly, though your refusation could be, shall we say, unadvisatory. What's the offer, good sir? I've made more than one offer with a gang? This game session? From time to time, my collegiates, collegiates, and I have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucrative arrangements with certain capable individualists. Whatever you say. We find ourselves at this moment at a juncture such as junctures I thus subscribed. So you want me to do contract work for the mob? Exactingly. Okay, sure, why not? An excellent decision, if I may articulate such. So what happens now? Just sit tight, as they say. We will call upon you telephonically. He gives you a curt nod, then leaves the room for the window. It takes him 3 to 4 tries to work the latch. Alright then. Okay, I believe that's what we're going to be done with for today. We're going to raid Matt in a second. I do need to pull Twitch up. So I can go raid him. Unless he's not. Nope, he's playing Dark Souls. So we'll be raiding him. I need to go to my Twitch. Mute this. So, I don't even know if anyone watched. Well, if you're watching the VOD, thank you. Because I've been enjoying this greatly. I'm not going to walk out because I know Jessica's just going to freaking trying to explain what next cursed object we got to go find. And I don't have time for that. I need to go do laundry. So, that being said, we're going to raid Matt. And by that, I'm saying I'm going to raid Matt because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here right now. all by myself. Oh well, I don't care. This game is fun. I'm gonna stream all of it. We gotta do Hubert Clawthrone's investigation. So thank you all for watching. Maybe we'll play some more of this tomorrow. I don't know. If not, I'll try to find time sometime soon because I'm enjoying this greatly. And I want to know where the story goes. And where my uncle is. My uncle in quotations. But I'll let you all off with the Song of My People. We must raid! Raiding in 10 seconds! Come again from war of Hubert Clawthrone.